And we're at the start now of the Prince Albert Challenge Cup. Imperial College London and Theta from the Netherlands.
So the crews neck and neck as they come down the island after the first 10 or 15 strokes. Imperial College London against Theta on the right-hand side of the screen. Theta from Eindhoven in the Netherlands. And yeah, coming towards top line, neck and neck.
Yeah, great start here for both crews in the PA.
You can really hear the power they're putting down, kind of the big swoosh as a finish. Icy slightly more on the far side, slightly more punchy rhythm, maybe just squeezing a little bit out. But the camera shot's slightly behind here, so I think the race is closer than you might think.
As we come to these live shots here, you can see that it's still Imperial College London leading Theta from the Netherlands. Great shot there of the coxswain as the Imperial crew comes past us. That's Zahir Allah in the cox seat, in that aerodynamic position, tucked in behind the bowman there.
And also in contrast to 8s, obviously, where the cox is at the stern. Then the bow-loaded coxed 4s, the cox sits at the front with an amazing view as they come down the course. What's the downside is they can't see what's going on behind them, so a lot of it's down to feel and communications. Amazing job that the coxes have to do. Icy moving really nicely together.
Yeah, Adam and I were speaking about this morning, the dynamic for the leading crew, being that the coxswain has really no visibility of the trailing crew, so they won't be able to see if a move comes. So it's really important to have your comms right with your crew, and these guys would have had an arrangement beforehand to pick probably someone in the crew who's going to give that message, probably the bowman, because he is closest to the coxswain, to the cox, to let them know if something is coming. So they will have put those mechanisms in place before the race so that their communication can be really streamlined in case there is a challenge that comes. And then similarly, the difference then for the trailing crew, they can't see anything. They have no idea how far ahead the leading crew is, but of course their coxswain can see and relay that information to them.
We're through halfway now. We've passed 4, we've come past Upper Thames Rowing Club and then Remenham Club, and Theta taking an extra 1 or 2 strokes a minute compared to Imperial College. They're doing their best to try and get back on level terms. You can see the Theta boat on the left-hand side wobbling around a little bit, and that's indication of the effort that crew are really putting in to try and catch up.
It's incredible to see the number of Dutch crews who are here. I mean, it's such a popular regatta for the nation and for their various rowing clubs and universities, and they're always incredibly strong. But I haven't checked the numbers, but there must be a huge number of Dutch crews competing here this year. Yeah,
they're a great addition. You know, we love having visitors. There's 17 nations visiting the regatta this year from all over the place, in Australia, America, and obviously Europe. But the Dutch are always great supporters of this regatta, and they're a special part of it. All the different universities that come, you know, as you were talking about, the blazers that are handed down from generation to generation.
But Imperial College London looking really strong now. They're just opening up that lead a fraction. I think we're at about what, 1.5 lengths, perhaps?
Yeah, I agree. Maybe 2 lengths. Just coming to the enclosures now. Imperial on the right-hand side as we look down it. So the Berkshire side, so that's the side the big enclosures are, and I'm sure that university will have lots of support as they come down through the enclosures.
They're coming down to the enclosures now, as you say, Jim. Rate's still up in the Theta crew.
They're doing 38 strokes a minute, which in the Coxlaw is quite something. They've still got 250, 300 metres to go. Just an indication of how hard and all the effort they're putting in to try and catch up with Imperial. Doing brilliantly, and you can just see right hand side the pictures there. They're coming through regatta enclosures, so the noise around the course will start to build. Brilliant view of the Cox, isn't it?
Here we can see Chloe Aben. Eyes just peeking over the edge of the bow there. Interestingly though, she's got one hand up on the sneak of the boat, which I would find interesting. I would think as a coxswain you'd want to have both hands on the strings because it is easier to steer and ensure that control to have both hands on the strings, but maybe she's just struggling to keep her spot and not sort of fall down into the bow too much. So,
well, especially as the effort they're putting in, they're up at nearly 39-40 strokes a minute, so even though a few strokes left, really trying to catch up.
Yeah, they're really racing it out to the line, Theta, but they're going to run out of course as Imperial College London take the win in the Prince Albert Challenge Cup over Theta from the Netherlands.